What's good everyone, it's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. And for today's video, we are going to take a look at the 2022 retro of the Air Jordan 7 in the Cardinal colorway. So starting off with the box, you do have the OG inspired box with the black lid and the speckle print all over here. And the size tag does read Air Jordan 7 Retro in white, black, and cardinal red. I did get these in a size 10.5, and these were made in China. When you open the box, you do have that splatter print paper, so definitely a good look as far as the inspiration of the OG box, and it does have some Nike Air branding here as well. So just before getting into the quick review of the Air Jordan 7 Cardinal, starting in 2023 here, I am really looking forward to being a lot more busy here on this channel as far as my content, releasing a ton of performance reviews in 2023 and just any pickups that I have throughout the year. Obviously, I did pick these up late last year, but I have been sick for about 2 weeks. I did have pneumonia, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so I'm wanting to get back on track with some of my videos. But without further ado, on December 17th, we did get a third retro of the Air Jordan 7 Cardinal. These did release back in 2006 and 2011. And then here in 2022, or I guess last year in 2022, we did get another retro. Now this time they did retail for 210 USD, 270 here in Canada. In 2006, they retroed for 135. And I believe in 2011, they were 150 or 160, so obviously the price point has gone up drastically. The original price tag for these back in 1992 were 125, so obviously with inflation, it has raised almost $100. But aside from that, I think this is a fantastic retro. For materials on the toe box here, you do have a tumbled leather that does wrap around these portions here, right on the side as well with the Jumpman. Working your way to the back, you do kind of have that gold heel tab with the 23, and then more of that tumbled leather. And all the portions running near the eye stay are a smooth portion, and the overall leather quality on this retro is actually pretty good in my opinion, and it's pretty thick cuts as well. You can see right here on the ankle collar, it's a pretty thick cut of leather, and it is dual layered. So as far as the overall quality and craftsmanship of my pair, I really can't complain. As far as the overall history for the Air Jordan 7, Tinker Hatfield was inspired by an African tribal painting he did see in a paint shop, and he was designing the Air Jordan 7 at that point. So he did get a ton of inspiration with these peaks here on the midsole, and then obviously that bottom was inspired by that tribal painting. And then back in 1992, a year after the Huarache was released, as you can see here, it does have a Huarache style booty. It is kind of a one-piece booty here in the inner, super comfortable. Actually, let me grab a Huarache so you guys can see what I mean by this. So as you can see here, I do have the purple punch Huaraches that did release back in 91 or 92. Tinker Hatfield did design this shoe as well. So you can see the inspiration with the overall tongue and the one booty construction. It was inspired by the Huarache, but nevertheless, the Air Jordan 7 is a very comfortable shoe, and the overall construction of the upper on this pair is leather, and on a lot of pairs it was leather, but there was pairs that did have that Durabuck upper, similar to the Air Jordan 6 infrareds. But let me know what you guys think of this overall retro. For me, I'm definitely happy with it. And not to mention as well, the Air Jordan 7 does feature a polyurethane midsole here. And then embedded in that midsole is a aerosol unit. So as far as the overall tech, Tinker did go away from the exposed aerosol units, whereas this one does have it embedded. And we'll just give you guys a quick 360 here of this retro. This shoe did come laced up super tight. You can see the indentations on the tongue there, so I did unlace them. One other thing I did want to mention about this shoe as well is the insole that you get inside the shoe is that black Dream Cell insole, which I'm not a really big fan of. It's kind of like a eco-friendly polyurethane midsole. I would prefer the white ones. I thought Jordan Brand was giving us the white ones in all OG releases, but in this pair we do get that black Dream Cell pair, so not a huge fan of that at all, but I did want to mention that just so you guys know as well. I did want to show you guys the Soul Collector book as well. I believe this is issue 22 from February 2008. And there is a write-up for each Jordan 1 to 23 in here. And you can see here, key tech was a large volume aerosol unit, encapsulated air, and full-length dynamic fit inner booty. And then if you go one page back, you can see all the colorways that released. In 91, you had the hairs, and then the Bordeaux's, and then the black True Reds in 92, the Cardinal Reds in 92, and then late in 92 you had the Olympics. So he did wear this Olympic pair here in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, right after he won his second championship in this shoe. And then we did see the first retro in 02 with the French blue and the True Reds again, and then the Olympics in 04. And then since then, the Air Jordan 7 has kind of been a staple, getting a ton of retros. But we'll give you another quick look at the right shoe. You do have the Cardinal Red peaks here with the white ones, some more on the forefoot. That whole leather upper here on the side with the gold Jumpman. The stitching is very clean on my pair. And then at the back, you have that 2-3 right here. Then more of the same with the peaks here on the medial side. And then more of that tribal print with the large oversized Jumpman at the heel. So let me know what you guys think of this retro. Obviously, it isn't a very expensive retro, coming in at $210 USD, $270 here in Canada. But for me, I was able to get a pair from, I believe it was NRML.ca here in Canada for 25% off. So I think I paid around 190 or 200 Canadian. So I'm not too mad at it. It was about a week or two after release. So I was kind of shocked to see them on sale that soon. But let me know what you guys think of this retro. I do think it is going to get discounted pretty soon here on most US sites for, 20 or 30% off. But overall, I think it's a pretty good retro. The shape of the toe is pretty nice as well. It's pretty slanted and minimal, similar to the OGs. I will throw some pictures of the OG Cardinal 7s up on the screen so you can compare. But let me know what you guys think of this retro. Again, for me, it was definitely a grab. I had no problem grabbing it at full price, but seeing them on sale was just an obvious grab for me. But that's going to do it for today's video on the Air Jordan 7 in the Cardinal Red colorway, as you can see here. Again, let me know what you guys think of this colorway. Obviously, MJ did play in this pair, and he did win his second championship in the Air Jordan 7s. But let me know if you pick these up for retail or if you guys are just waiting for them to go on sale like I was able to get. But as always, keep it locked to the video for the end of the video for the on-foot portion, and keep it locked to the channel as there will be a ton of more reviews and performance basketball videos coming up here in January 2023. As always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would help the channel out a ton. And keep it locked to the channel for a ton more videos like this, and hit that little bell, turn the notification icon on, so every time I load a new video, you guys get a notification. But until next time, peace.
Yeah, look, I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad, light up ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky, change haters on a tirade. Talking to their grip in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense, cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beats with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while when I write it, give a piece of myself to the page.